It's yours. Eliot's eyes flicked to Sapphiria, guilt dripping in his voice. Saphiria's face faltered in confusion.
What? What do you mean it's mine?
Eliot paused, trying to find the right words to say to his best friend. He could feel all the eyes upon him, staring into him, but most penetrating were Sapphiria's. Evelyn and I decided. Evelyn quickly looks over at Evelyn.
Decided what?
Sapphiria's fear choked out. Eliot inhaled unsteadily and tried to straighten. This was the most important news he was ever to deliver as the Guardian. That you are now a true goddess of Everas. Sapphiria felt her stomach plummet as Eliot continued. And you're going to save us all. His eyes fully met Sapphiria's now. Sapphiria faltered backward into the shallow waters, her face full of confusion, fear, and distress.
What?
Sapphiria searched Eliot for the punchline, but Eliot never joked like this. Her bottom lip started to tremble. He was being serious. She shook her head in panic.
No, I can't, Eliot.
No, she couldn't call him that right now.
Guardian, you are Everest's saver. Not mine, not me. I'm not a hero.
Yes, you are, Sapphiria. You always have been. You've just been in my shadow. He started to walk toward his best friend, his Anamkara, his literal soulmate, to comfort her. Tears started to fall from her face.
I can't.
She muttered.
You are the Guardian. You are hope. I'm nothing. No different than this elder tree.
She pointed to the elder tree. Sapphiria, that's not true. You are so much more. You've always been so much more. And I've restricted you out of fear of what your magic could do.
No, El. We both know it was right to fear my magic.
But that's just it, Saph. You shouldn't ever have to be feared. He clasped his hands around hers. She shook her head in disbelief.
Why did you not tell me this was your plan? Why didn't you tell me we share everything?
She sobbed and hit her fist against his chest. Eliot winced at her accusation and brought her in closer. You were so wounded, Saph. I couldn't place another burden there, another worry. I had to protect you.
But it's my job to protect you. You're the Guardian. You're the most important person in all of Everas. You're the one who's supposed to save us all.
Eliot pulled back and framed her face. No, Sapphiria. My oath to Everas as Guardian was an oath to protect you. To protect magic. To protect Everas. I'm just one side of the coin. I am light, whereas Evelyn is dark. You are the balance, Sapphiria. You can break the cycle for Everas to create a world we'd only ever dreamed of. You will be the one to complete my vision of a perfect world. Sapphiria's face scrunched together in pain. Realization seemed to be setting in on what the task was before her, what he was asking her to do.
I cannot do this alone, Eliot.
And you won't. I will always be here, right here for you. But your magic, your power, what you are, is the key to saving me, to saving everyone, and saving Everas. You are the hope we have to defeat Obsidious, to recreate the world in balance. Your magic alone is strong enough to save us all. You are not of Everas. You are different from all of us, even the gods. You have the power that can stop him because of that. Sapphiria's throat bobbed.
So that's what he meant?
Who? She shook her head.
How do I defeat him, Eliot?
Hold on. A little loud. A little loud. And I'm gonna take it back just a little bit. By being the Sapphiria high match you were always meant to be. Be the Sapphiria I hid from the world to protect you. No more rules. Awaken your magic. Unleash hell upon him and save us all. I believe in you, Sapphiria. I believe you can save us all. Her doll-like eyes stared up at him. So much worry, anxiety, and fear were written in them.
Do not go far from me, El. Promise me you do not go far from me. Promise me that you'll survive, that there's no other tricks up your sleeve.
She sobbed, fear lacing her voice. He caressed her cheek. I promise. But it's up to you to save me, as always. He then pressed his forehead against hers. She and Eliot then stood together, and Sapphiria's eyes caught on Evelyn.
Protect him.
I will do my best. Evelyn nodded. Eliot squeezed Sapphiria's hands again. We will all be here. We will not abandon you. Your friends are with you. Eliot wiped her tears with his hand and wrapped his arm around her head and pulled her into his chest, embracing her. I'm sorry, Saph. I'm sorry for this burden, but you are our only chance. The gods know all I wanted was the burden to fall on me, to save you, to save Everas, and to save us all. But every plan, every idea, this is the only one that can work to save us all. If not, Everas will be lost forever. You have to be the one to create the pillar. He felt her nod into his chest.
I won't fail you.
Eliot kissed the top of her head. I know you won't. He gently rubbed her back for support. I know you won't. He felt her squeeze him harder. They both didn't know if this would be the last time they had a moment like this together. It was still a chance they were relying on.
I love you.
Her voice only a small tremble. I love you too, Sapphiria. He tightened his embrace before pressing his forehead to hers one more time so he could see into her eyes. Together.
Always.
She whispered back. He gave her a brave smile, the smile she needed at this moment. Now, save us all. Sapphiria nodded and stepped back. Eliot bowed his head to her to commemorate him officially recognizing her to be a goddess, but she looked more human than anyone else in the void at that moment. With tears still in her eyes, she looked past Eliot for just a moment, surveying the others who in return bowed their heads to her as well. Sapphiria glanced at Eliot one more time, before turning to the inky black void as if she had already spotted her target. But she suddenly spun back around and wrapped her... Oh, wait, hold on. There was a song. Oops. I was supposed to play that at 3 minutes in... One moment as the orchestra changes. Also, I need to sign into my YouTube so that there's no more ads. All right, here. Sapphiria nodded and stepped back. Oh, yeah. Sapphiria glanced at Eliot one more time before turning to the inky black void as if she had already spotted her target. But she suddenly spun it back around and wrapped her arms around Eliot's neck, and in both of their shock, she pressed her lips against his, kissing him deeply. Eliot felt the warm tears of their faces mix on their lips as he closed his eyes, sinking into the kiss to feel the magic between them. He could feel their magic vibrating around them, like the warmth, the glow, the small sensual prickles. It was like a ripple in the universe, one that had been mounting for a long time and finally released. Magic that could cause chaos, magic that could destroy, magic that could create. But with that feeling, he felt safe. He felt visible, like the moon, sun, stars, the sky, and time were all watching them with intent and had been waiting with anticipation for this. Sapphiria then pulled away, and she seemed to be glowing. Not just her eyes, but her skin was shimmering gold. Her eyes, one white and one black, stared up at him as her lips parted. She seemed to be in slight shock. She stammered.
Just in case.
Somehow the gold around her cheeks darkened as she blushed. Eliot gave her a bashful smile. You're glowing. Sapphiria looked down at her hands.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Oh, so that's what's supposed to happen when she kisses him, she heard Evelyn say. Much different than the last time. Sapphiria scowled at Evelyn. Eliot raised a questionable eyebrow and looked in between the two girls. Last time? There was a dark laughter that echoed behind them. Sapphiria's face hardened into the resolve as she spun around as if acting as a shield to everyone behind her, as if the goddess part of her was finally overtaking her. The magic around her built, and everyone in the void could feel the power radiating off of her. A lime green swirling portal appeared in the dark, inky void in front of her.
The game has changed.
Her voice was dark and light all at the same time, and she spun around and fell backward through the portal. The end.
More D&D.
Okay. So, how do we like that? Was it good?
Beautiful.
Yeah, where'd she go though?
Yeah, we're let's go. No, it was beautiful. You guys are both really, really talented.
Ashley read all that.
I wondered.
Ah,
Guys.
She went to go create the pillar
yeah.
while everyone else was sleeping. So, anyways, no. The darkness of the void expands forever before you. The lapping of each of the inch-high water becomes melodic, making it easy to tune out if you weren't in such a bad place. As you look around, the black depths begin to turn deep shades of blue as a vast and distant ocean forms. The water underneath you turns to a cold and wet sand. In the ocean are giant formations of rocks that look like they're climbing out to get their way from the icy waters below. Eliot looks downtrodden as Evelyn steps forward, looking out across the sea as a large, voluminous moon appears in the sky. We need to keep moving forward. Eliot turns. You're right. If this is the void, then that must mean the whole world is asleep and the pillar is being formed. We have to trust Sapphs will complete it back in Everas. I can only imagine what it's like to being the only person awake.
So, where do we go from here?
Do we follow the moon? That's what I would do at home.
That's not a bad idea.
I think that makes sense. Do you guys think Sapphiria's... She'll be able to do it.
I know
hope
she will.
so.
She can do it. It'll be fine. Let's keep moving.
Are you all ready? This might be the last chance to prepare anything. There's going to be some tough battles ahead. I can feel it.
Well, I might as well eat my apple now. That last one kinda almost kicked my butt.
I feel okay. I'm gonna hang on to my apple.
I am
I
going to
think I'm ready.
perform the Song of Rest. If anybody wants to hear my performance, I'm going to be spending 1d8 hit points to get some health back because I'm pretty low.
Do you have your apple?
I already ate it.
Oh, you already ate it?
So
Well,
about
hold
to
on.
die.
Give me a second. Before I eat my apple, hold on. Okay, I'm going to do a 9th level Cure Wounds on Thal.
9th level. Wow.
Yeah.
See how
You
red
know
and splotchy I am from all that?
Huh?
That's how nervous I was.
I'm just gonna have it. Okay, you get 54 back.
Beautiful.
I wasn't going to roll that many.
That's fine.
I'm
I'm at full health again.
You're
so.
full health. Okay. Anybody else need healing?
I mean, I don't think it would hurt to have all of us as healed as we can be.
Okay.
But
Let's see. I have a
can you-
mass cure wounds.
This isn't
So-
expending anything you need for the future, is it?
So I'm going to eat my apple. And
'Cause
once
it
I eat my
resets
apple, it's going to be as if I've slept 12 hours. So I will regain
Okay.
the powers back.
Okay.
So with mass cure runes, everyone get in a circle. All 6 of us this can do it. Give me a second. Everyone gets 34 hit points. Anybody else feeling a little woozy still?
feel okay. Thank you, Elowen.
Are you sure I can do another one?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay. All right. 32.
Okay.
And I'm going to eat my apple. Give me just like 5 minutes and I'll be all good to go.
Thank you so much, Elowen. That feels great. It's a lot better.
I agree.
Yeah, so much better. He hits pretty hard, or all of them hit pretty hard.
Hopefully, we'll just have to deal with Obsidious and maybe some nightmares. Hopefully, we won't have bad Elowens and Eliots. Evelyn, sorry, not Elowen.
Let's hope so.
Also, before we begin, is Sydney still with us?
I
Did
think
you hear
so.
me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I said yeah.
Okay.
I just want to make sure because your picture's frozen, and I just wanted to
Yeah.
check in before we started off.
No,
I am.
I am.
Are you talking? Uh-oh.
It doesn't sound like she's really here, as it.
Were you talking to me?
Yeah. Oh no.
Sid, can you sing the alphabet for us?
Oh. Well, oh no. A B C D.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
She
You're
was
good.
just
You're
not
fine.
talking. Oh, okay.
We get to know if you were. It kind of cut out a little bit, I think, while you were talking, and then we were just making sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
You stand on a path that winds between dark hills on a ghoulish mountainside. The sky is dark and full of rolling thunderclouds. For a second, lightning splits the sky, striking nearby mountaintops and illuminating a distant, foreboding castle with dark turrets and a large clock tower. Why is the void showing us that?
What is that?
Is that your home?
It's Wakefield.
Oh,
The magic school.
Yes.
well,
But is it like an evil version of the magic school?
Well, it's the void. So the void takes memories and dreams and nightmares and turns them into an amalgamation.
Well, Obsidious did take over your life for months. And since you're in here now, it's like a straight connection to you. It would make sense. Wakefield means a lot to you, Eliot.
did you have a bad time there? I guess I should say.
Yes and no.
So
It's where
maybe
I
these
met-
are bad memories.
Maybe. Well, let's head forward.
Wait, this is also could be Evelyn's memories too, because you both went there.
I don't know about you, but I had a marvelous time back in school.
Well,
That's good for you. Elliot, I guess you didn't.
Well, it could just be anything. The void is unpredictable.
I think that answers that.
Okay.
Come on.
As you descend the pathway forward, the crumbling of rock and earth echoes throughout the void. The ground beneath your feet starts to quake as it gives way underneath of you. As you look down below, where earth should be, it's just an endless pit of inky blackness. Watch your step. Before you is just floating rock in the void, and you'll have to jump across it to get to the other side. Everyone, you're going to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Please don't be a dick to me, guys.
10.
Oh, shit.
16.
15.
Sid?
I was just looking at if I have to be enraged to use my danger sense to get advantage on dex saving throws, and I don't think I do.
Okay.
So, because I was just gonna like enter rage and then do it, but I think that I get it regardless.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. What number did you get? 16?
My highest. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You all hop across the rocks with ease for the most part, except for Elowen. She kind of has trouble kind of keeping her feet to stay on the floating rock. Evelyn reaches out her hand to kind of steady Evelyn as you hop across, but you all make it to the other side.
Thank you.
Of course, couldn't let you fall on that. You see two figures standing on an outcrop of Wakefield, outlined against the stormy sky. One is a cloaked figure wearing a black mask, and the other is the mistress of all evil herself, Maleficent. A raven flaps around the dark-faced staff. The cloaked figure is the first to notice you. As they point in your direction, Maleficent cackles with laughter and draws her staff. The raven flaps more loudly as it flies circles around the two of them. Oh, there you are, Prince Phillip. Why so melancholy? Eliot steps forward. She's not talking to us. We're in some sort of... Evelyn cuts him off. Nightmare. Exactly. Maybe we should follow the story and figure out how to get Obsidious in this for good.
Okay.
So, in this story, what part are we at right now, Mr. Eliot?
I would say this is probably towards the end.
Cool.
Doesn't he battle Maleficent?
Yes.
So we have to.
Yeah.
All right.
You follow into Wakefield, the memories of Wakefield, as the void uses the dreams and memories to those who are asleep to create the world around you. You see this large cathedral-like chamber room as you enter, and you see Maleficent standing at the end of the hall, and you see a figure in the center of the room with a sword, red hat, and red cloak, as if it looks like she's about to battle Maleficent. They seem to be frozen in time.
I think we make the next move, right? Replace ourselves with Phillip?
Probably.
Do
Okay.
you think there's a chance we could surprise her?
It's just it. Once we walk in, she knows what's going on. She is also a fae. She has true sight.
Fair enough. So we just walk in?
Once we get on the chessboard, the game will begin. Are you ready?
I think so. Do we need to know how to play chess? Because I don't know how to play chess, Mr. Eliot.
No, it's a figure of speech. You're okay.
Okay.
Just then, about 24 Dreamless appear on the outskirts of the cathedral, And Eliot and Evelyn, they kind of nod at each other. We'll take care of them. You take care of Maleficent. Go.
Okay, yes, Mr. Elliot.
All right, everyone. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. Elowen tightens her grip on her staff, and she runs into the room.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Thal rushes in.
I'm try to get signed into my YouTube. That way there's no ads. There we go. All right. Everyone roll initiative.
Can you turn down this a smidge?
Yep.
Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah. I was letting the yellow.
Okay, who rolled 20 through 25? 15 through 20?
I rolled a
15.
15.
I rolled a 16.
Rolled a 15 too, so I'm going to re-roll. Let's see. 7.
What did you get?
An 8.
Sid? 8. Sid?
Oh, I had a 16.
Sid, and then Bailey got the 8. Elowen got the 7, and then Thal.
I got 11, so I'm last.
You got 11. You're before Bailey and Elowen.
Okay.
Okay, so you traverse across the floor into the spots, and as if the movie, like the play button has started. Lucan, you are the first to go.
Okay, I guess I am doing this. I don't really know what movie or okay. Anyway, he's going to enter rage. I assume we're attacking Maleficent, so that's what he's gonna do with his warhammer.
Okay.
That was a 4.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Yeah,
So-
I think even I get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
So hold on. But even adding my modifier, I don't think that would have hit. So 27.
Yes, that does hit.
Okay.
So this, just to ease battle, this is going to be like your standard turn-by-turn based battle, kind of like Final Fantasy, kind of like Pokemon. You run, you hit, you come back. Okay?
Okay. And that is a 13.
13 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, next is Thal.
She casts Eldritch Blast and 4 beams of Eldritch Blast damage heads towards her. Or, I have to recount again, sorry. $27 points of damage.
Okay.
Force damage.
Bailey?
Hear me?
No.
Oh.
If you said something.
Can you now? Okay, yeah. Never mind. So they automatically hit. So I'm going after Maleficent with the daggers from Eliot. And that is 5 points of damage. 5 plus 7. And then with sneak attack, I get to roll an extra 96 damage. So 29 plus 5 is 34 plus 7, 41 points of damage.
And then Elowen.
Elowen's going to conjure a woodland being. She's going to conjure a dryad.
Okay. And then on the next turn, you get to play the dryad. Maleficent, she casts mage armor for herself. And is able to summon thorns around the battlefield. So, everyone needs to roll a dex saving throw.
Since that's an area of effect spell, I would get my advantage on that, correct?
So normally the spell is to create like thorns around. This is just a thorn attack hitting you.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage for my danger sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got a 16.
I rolled a 19.
19.
6.
Okay. Everyone besides Elowen is going to take half damage of 4d8 slashing damage.
Ow.
And then Elowen, you're going to take 7d8 slashing damage.
Do you want us to roll it?
Yes.
Okay.
Or here, I got it. All right, here. 6, 9, 15, 21 points of damage for everyone except for Elowen, and then 23, 45, 30, 31 points of damage for Elowen.
I have resistance to slashing, so how much do I take off?
You'll take half off.
Okay.
Okay, back up at the top.
Okay. He's gonna go in for another 2 attacks, and that is a 23 and a 18.
Okay, yep, they both hit.
Both? Okay. 22 points of damage for both. Like,
So 44?
no, combined was.
Oh, okay, 22. Okay. Nice. Okay. Next.
Change up my plan. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on Maleficent. So it's a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Of 16?
Yeah.
It's 10 plus 6, so 16.
Okay. Damn. All right, nothing happens. All right.
All right. Is anybody within 5 feet of her right
No.
now? No? Okay. Then she's gonna use the daggers from Eliot and attack, and that's going to be 14 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Elowen and the Dryad.
So Elwyn's gonna cast Ice Storm above Maleficent. Dexterity saving throw has to be at 19.
It's probably she. Dex plus 5, 6, 7, 7.
Okay, so she'll take the full damage. And it is difficult terrain around her.
Okay. That's
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. That means any melee attacks now are going to have difficult terrain.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, and then my Dryad is going to cast Chalet and then use her club.
Okay.
6 to hit, 19, so 25.
That hits.
Okay. Uh, 1d8 plus 4 times 8.
Oh, it's going to have disadvantage.
17 plus 6 is 23.
Mm-hmm.
Still hits?
Yep.
Okay. Blurb. Okay, so 8 plus 4 is 11, 88 points of damage, because it's 8 times 1d8 plus 4.
All right, and then with that, she uses a reaction for Hellish Rebuke. The Dryad must make a Dex saving throw.
Literally the spell I was looking for it, I don't have.
5.
It's going to take 2d10 fire damage, so that is 14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
All right, and then now her turn. She is going to use Scorching Ray. Let's see. Which creates 3 rays of fire in as she's going to attack the Dryad, Bailey, and Lucan. Y'all are going, let's see. Range spell attack. 16 plus 5. Okay, so that all hits you guys. You're going to be taking 8d6 fire damage.
The Dryad starts burning up and crumbles into ash.
I have resistance to fire, so I don't do that. And I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction to send it right back to her.
I'm also going to use my Spirit Shield, so reduce the damage by 2d6, and any damage that is... I was literally staring at it. Where did it go? Goodness gracious, I can't read today. Okay, the damage that is reduced, the attacker takes an amount of force damage that your Spirit Shield prevents.
Okay, how much damage is it?
Oh, I thought you were rolling damage. You said it was 68. Was that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is 30 points of damage. So I took 15, and then Hellish Rebuke is a dexterity save.
19 plus 5, so 24.
Okay. So she succeeds, so she'll take 2d10 fire damage, but she'll only take half. So that is 8 was the total, so she's only gonna take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Did you use the spirit shield as well?
So she'll take. How much did the spirit shield prevent the damage?
It reduces the damage by 2d6.
You can roll that if you want to.
Okay, so I have
And then did you say
7.
she'll take 7 damage? Was that what you said?
It reduces it by 7.
Oh, I thought you said something about her taking it as well. Okay.
And then, yeah, then she'll also take 7 points of damage. Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay. Then that means we are back up at Lucan.
All right. So dex saving throw, right? If I'm gonna go attack.
Yes.
Okay, well, I have advantage, but I got a
That
nat
means you
20.
That means you just roll once. Okay.
Well, it was a nat 20.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So it'll be that means it's an automatic success, double hit.
Even though that wasn't my attack.
So if you roll for AC, that you get double damage.
I think she was rolling for the terrain.
Yes.
Oh, well then yeah, you get it just fine.
Well, that doesn't hit. I can already tell you that. And I don't think a 15 will hit either.
Does not.
Okay. Well, he succeeded on the difficult terrain for no reason.
My understanding for difficult terrain is that if you're rolling AC, you just roll the AC not to get through it.
She was rolling first to get through it.
Oh, okay. Understood. Gotcha.
And
Kinda
then she
like-
rolled twice.
Kind of like
Wait.
when I kept slipping on the ice.
Okay.
Okay. Thal, your turn.
Thal's going to cast her good old Eldritch Blast with the 4 rays, and it's 37 points of damage. And as a bonus action, she's going to cast Bardic Inspiration on everybody. And for the next 10 minutes, you have +6 on any ability check, attack roll, or saving roll. And you can add it after you roll the dice, but before you know the outcome.
Okay.
So +6.
And you can only use that once, correct?
Nope, anytime in the 10
Oh.
minute span.
Nice.
You said ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Thank you, Thal.
You're welcome. I thought you guys needed that. Look at me being a bard.
All right, so now it's Bailey.
Yep. So she is also going to. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay back. Since there's the difficult terrain, and I'm gonna shoot her with my bow and arrow. So that is a 28 to hit.
That hit.
And then that's going to be plus 12. What's 6 plus 12? 18. 18 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Elowen's going to cast Thunder Wave. She has to make a Constitution saving throw of 19.
Yeah, that does not succeed.
Okay, she'll be pushed 10 feet farther away from this and will take 17 damage.
Okay. She uses Hellish Rebuke on Elowen. So you're gonna need to roll a dex saving throw.
11.
Okay, that does not succeed, so you take 6d10 fire damage. Which I got you. 6d10 is 29 points.
Minus 14 for the spirit shield.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can also add the 6 to your roll, but now you don't know. But you
No,
know.
yeah. Oh, I forgot, yeah.
I should remind you. Like, I can't be on mute.
I know.
It's
okay.
Barking.
Okay. So now it is her turn. In one blow, she transforms into a dragon. And each creature must make a Constitution saving throw.
$18.
Constitution?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
13.
28.
19.
Okay. Anyone below
That's
20?
6.
Anyone below 21 will take 42 points of fire damage.
Do we take half damage on a succeed?
Yes.
42. So
And
21.
And don't forget, you all have still the ability of on your left and I got your back.
I
Okay.
didn't think we did because the princesses weren't here.
No, you're fine. I'll explain. So anytime you have an ally within battle that is not a player character, you can use that.
Okay.
So since you have Eliot and Evelyn near you, you can use it.
Okay. I have a question. So I
Yeah.
would take half damage, so 21, but then I also have resistance to fire, so would that stack to have it again?
Yep.
And then would I round up to
Round-
11?
You always round up. Yep.
11? Okay. Thank you.
And that ends her turn.
All right. So Lucan, right?
Mhm.
He's gonna eat his apple.
Okay.
That's all I can do, right?
Yes, it's just as an action. Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
All right. Thal is going to cast 22 points of necrotic damage as she casts Chill Touch, and then she cannot regain any hit points until the next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's just gonna shout, remember, don't forget the bardic inspiration. 6 is a lot.
No, I've been using it.
Okay.
Okay.
Bailey?
So, are the thorns still there? It's still difficult terrain?
No, it's Elowen spell. The thorns were only an attack. It does not stay there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Elowen spell, the difficult terrain.
It has been gotten rid of when she turned into a dragon.
Okay. So am I able to get close enough to her to use a dagger?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. 4, 11, so 21 points of damage.
Okay.
With the dagger.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be it.
Cool. Okay. Elowen?
Elowen is going to conjure her Great Elk.
Great Elk or Cynthia?
Can I?
Mhm.
Okay, I will call upon Cynthia.
Okay. So then he will be able to be used next battle or next round.
And then what was the addition? Forget.
+2 to everything.
+2 to everything. Okay.
Okay, so Dragon Maleficent. Sweeps her tail across the floor let's see. Actually, no. She uses her claws at Bailey. Which, okay, that hits. It's 17 slashing damage.
Okay. Then I will use Hellish Rebuke again to react.
She is immune.
She's immune. Can I use a different reaction?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to use Evasion, which is a reaction to dodge. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge. So when an attacker I can see hits me with an attack, I can use my reaction to have the attack damage.
Okay.
Okay. So it would be 9. Okay, cool.
And then she is going to use Bite on Lucan, which is 19. It's 21 piercing damage and 14 fire damage. So 35 altogether.
All right, and then, but I have resistant to piercing, so that would,
Half.
yeah.
So 11. So
11.
25 points of damage.
Okay, thank you.
And that's her turn. Back up at Lucan.
All right, so he's going to go in his attack after he, I don't know if he has to enter rage again or not after healing.
No,
It's fine either way. So that was a 32. And then
Okay.
17.
Okay, 17 points or 17 damage.
No,
Or-
does the 17 hit?
Oh no, the 17 does not hit.
Okay,
That's +6.
that was with +6.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
What was the 32 for?
That was also a to hit.
The 32 does hit.
Right. I mean, I assumed so.
Hope so.
All right, so that is a 20.
20
And then
points.
on your left would add damage to that, wouldn't it?
It changes every time you use it, depending on what ally you have.
Okay. Then he will use it.
All right. So on your left, Eliot comes in and saves the day, if you will. He comes blasting in with some icy fractal magic, giving you an icy type of shield. It will take 10 points of damage. If anything attacks you, you take 10 points damage off.
Okay.
Let's see here. All right, next is Thal.
Thal is going to cast Eldritch Blast for 21 points of force damage. And I don't know if I still have this or not, but can I, as my bonus action, summon my Tentacles of the Deep?
You don't have it anymore.
Okay. Damn it. I'm trying to look for what she gave me. I can't find it. So that's all I'm going to do right now while I just keep searching.
Okay. Next up is Bailey.
Okay. Gonna attack with my daggers. 6. So 15, and then I'm gonna use Got Your Back.
Okay. Evelyn comes in around you to help aid you, giving you back 23 points of health points. Just also to help clarify too, got your back means you're going to get healing. On your left means you're going to do some type of attack or defense.
Cool. So she does that, and then the damage was 15.
Elowen, your turn.
Okay, real quick, I want to make sure I get this right. On your left is damage / blocking.
Damage or protection, like defense.
And got your back is healing.
Healing.
And was there one more or no? That was it. Okay. Okay. I am going to cast Thunderwave on her again. Con save of 19.
21.
Okay, so it's only half, and she doesn't get pushed back 10 feet. But 27 points of damage.
Okay. And then Cynthia.
Cynthia is going to charge at Maleficent, which it's going to ram into her. Give me 1 second. Plus 6 times 7. 98 points of damage.
You said 98.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Unisake, I mean.
Alrighty. So, she is going to fly up in the air and use wing attack. Dexterity saving throw.
For everyone.
Uh-huh.
+6 number.
Nat 20.
24.
18.
35.
You said 35?
Yeah.
All right, anyone below a 25 will take 17 points of bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. Anyone who succeeded that gets half damage and does not be prone.
Thals on her butt. Or her back.
How much damage did you say?
17.
Does Cynthia get hit too?
Yes.
Can I use Hellish Rebuke? Oh, she's immune. Never mind. Just kidding.
Okay, so the nat 20 succeeds anyway, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then he would take 9 points of damage, but then the shield takes him to no damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. Does the shield stay, or is it just
Yeah,
a
one.
one-time?
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Okay.
one more health point. And that's it for her. Back up at Lucan.
Okay. Is she flying?
Yes, she is now flying, and she cannot be in melee unless you throw.
I
mean,
guess he can.
Lucan can, because remember, he has that grip that can send his summon his weapon back.
Okay.
You gotta think creatively.
All right. Well, then I guess he will. Can he still throw it twice?
Sure.
Like a boomerang.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So I rolled a flat 19 plus 6 plus 9 to hit it, and then a 9 plus 9 plus 6, whatever.
Yep. That's still surpasses both.
So then 18 plus 12 is 30.
Okay.
30 points of damage.
Okay. All right, Thal.
Okay, so I have her stuff pulled up. Can I create Heartsbane Toxin and poison the enemy? But I don't know what the attack or anything for that is. I was
It
never
just
given stats.
It's poison, so it takes damage every time.
Okay.
2d6.
2d6, okay. Oh god, sorry. 16.
Okay.
Okay. And that's just my attack, right? That's all I
Yep.
can do? Okay. And that's what she'll do.
Good spell. Who taught you that?
Oh, Evie did. I mean, you did, Evie.
Careful. Your foe's weak. You can get him. Bailey?
Okay, so she's gonna throw one of the daggers from Eliot, and that is
You'll have to roll. Yeah, roll these.
roll AC.
I kind of forgot if you throw things, you have to roll a strength check, but I didn't have that for Sydney, so it's fine.
Just roll AC. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 19.
That does not. The AC does not hit, but if you're throwing the dagger, it's an automatic hit. So.
That's what I thought, but okay.
Yep. Sorry,
okay.
I didn't think about it.
You're
Sorry.
fine. So 5 plus 7, so 12, and then can I use on your left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Eliot comes in on your left, and he's like, "Good shot on the arrow or on the daggers. Now, how about this?" And he sends ice arrows towards the dragon, adding 34 points of damage.
Hachi machi, Ellie.
So 56?
Yep.
No, wait. Yeah, 56.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay.
Bailey, Elowen.
Elowen is going to use poison spray.
Okay.
Add to the poison that Thal shot at her. Con save of 19.
Yeah, no. 12.
Uh, 23 points of damage. Wait, plus 6 is 29. And then she's going to call for on your left.
Okay. Evelyn comes over. She's like, "Poison, I like it. Now let's add to the brew." And she sends out more poison, damaging it for 27 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, Cynthia is going to can't. Dragon's flying.
Yes.
Cynthia is going to stand tall and proud and protect them if something comes at them.
I hope
You
he has
got it.
counterspell.
Maleficent, she pulls back her neck as you see lime green, sickly green fire brew in its throat, ending her turn for a charge.
Oh,
Back up at Luke. Yep.
okay. He's gonna throw his weapons again. That's a 19 plus 6 plus 9. And then that is another then a 21 as well to hit. So I assume both of those hit, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then 35 points of damage. And then he also is going to use on your left as well.
Eliot swoops in and says, "How about a little bit of fire and ice?" And he uses his fractal ice magic to damage with Lucan for 23 points of damage.
So 58 total.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, next is Thal.
Okay, she's going to cast Heartsbane Harvest on Mal,
Okay.
which is when the enemy is defeated, take up to 50% of the damage as healing. And as a bonus action, right? She can say, "I got your back."
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna do that. She's hurt.
She in like a split second, you kind of see like in slow motion Evelyn like kind of appear in front of you, and she says, "Here, bite this," and she extends an apple.
And she bites it.
Getting back 49 points of damage or healing,
Healing. Thank you.
and then she like disappears from view.
Thanks, Evie.
Alrighty. Bailey.
Okay. And sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. Did I take any damage? Did
No.
Mal attack? Okay, so I'm sure. Right. So with the dagger from Eliot, that's going to be 9 plus 7 is 16, and then I'll use on your left.
Alrighty. Eliot comes by. He's like, "You might need this," and he summons a shield of ice, taking 10 points away from your damage.
Cool. Thank you, Eliot.
Oops, I forgot to loop that. Okay. Elowen.
Elowen is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds on the group. 16 points of HP to everybody. Wait, plus 6, right? Can that be used?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So 22.
Thank you.
And Cynthia.
Cynthia is going to stand proud.
Okay. Maleficent's eyes glow with green and yellow ember as fire starts to froth in her mouth, spending another turn of charging.
Oh god. Okay. Sorry, that processed for a second. Okay, that was a 22 and 8. Justin. He shut the light, the bedroom light. And a 17, so the second one probably doesn't hit.
It does not.
All right, so that's a so that's 17 points of damage, and he's going to use on your left again.
Okay. Evelyn appears, and she says, "Let's add this to your weapon." And she drips poison across your weapon, giving it extra damage. It's only for 14 though.
And
oops, sorry, can you repeat?
Only for this hit.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry?
I said, is that only for this hit?
Correct, only for that hit.
Okay.
I got that damage. Okay, Thal.
Shit. Probably won't survive this fire attack, and that's why I'm worried. Okay, I'm reading as fast as I can.
We'll come back to you.
Okay,
Bailey.
fine.
Okay. Let's just keep going with what's working over here. That's going to be the daggers from Eliot.
You only have 3, right?
No, I had 6.
Oh, 6. That's right. That's right.
And-
You'll have. Yeah.
Up until this point, I hadn't been throwing them. So
Got
I
it.
should
You
have
have
3
5,
more, right?
Because you did 3. Yeah.
This will be my 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay. So 16 points of damage.
You ready?
So
Okay.
Thal's going to cast Blink and go to the older dimension for this turn. And that's what she's going to do. She's Blink and she's not there anymore. She's a different dimension.
Okay. Elowen.
Okay, I'm gonna use Moonbeam. Constitution saving throw of 19.
It beats it.
Okay, so half damage.
Okay.
It rolled really badly, so 6. On your left.
All right. Let's see, Ellen. So Eliot comes in, adding more icy magic to the battle. He sends a ray of frost for 46 points of damage.
Good one, Eliot.
I'm trying. Keep focus. Okay, and then Cynthia does anything?
Since Maleficent is flying, no.
Okay. So, with her recharge, she lets out her fire breath. Dexterity saving throw. Everyone.
Including me?
No.
Okay.
I got 25. Cynthia got, let's see, Dex plus 3, 15, plus 6, 21.
Okay.
Is Bardic Inspiration still active?
Yes, we're on round 8 right now. So 2 more rounds and it's gone.
Okay, then I got 22.
Okay. Lucan?
20
20 what?
6.
26? Okay. Anyone below 24 will be taking 91 points of fire damage, and those who succeeded is half.
What was the number?
91.
No. Before the saving throw number.
25. 24, I'm sorry.
Okay. Since it's fire damage, I can half that damage.
Mm-hmm.
Am I also able to use Uncanny Dodge as a reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would take half of half.
I forget. We made a rule one time about stacking. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, just let me know. Because Uncanny Dodge is a reaction, but I naturally have resistance to fire damage.
So normally when it comes to resistance, so like you can't double double that. So let's just go with no
But
then.
one is a dexterity, like Uncanny Dodge is just like one of my features and traits.
We're just gonna have
We're
it
gonna say
at
half.
Yeah, just
Okay, that's
half.
fine. So 46.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Then,
Well, I also see. No, we'll do. Okay, so you can half of half. That's fine. That makes
I
sense.
just figured since resistance is like,
Yeah.
and then the Uncanny Dodge is like an action.
Yeah. No.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So the help Elowen, and that was 7. So like takes 7 damage. I know that that's not a lot, but
Every
Oh.
point matter. Every point matters.
Okay. So she.
Okay.
Didn't have to take, yeah. And also, don't forget you had Eliot's shield too, Liz. So you would take 10 off of that as well.
That's still around?
You have it on until you get hit.
Until I get... Okay, so it's gone now. Okay.
Senthir's knees buckle under himself and he fades away.
Okay. Then that means we are now back up at Lucan.
Alrighty. So that was a 19 and 26 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, and then 32 points of damage, and he is going to use on your left again.
Alrighty, how do you want to do it?
Oh yes!
I'm over here like getting my healing spells up.
Okay. So, he will throw his warhammer the first time, and then as it comes back to him, he's gonna catch it, and he's actually gonna switch out for the war scythe, which is it still hits. It has the same stats, whatever. And he is going to throw it right at the dragon's neck. He's gonna like center himself. He's gonna put like 1 foot back, take a nice little like throw, and send it spinning right towards the dragon neck. And it slices right through.
Dragon blood splatters everywhere as Maleficent crumbles and disappears in fire and ash. And then that is when Eliot and Evelyn finish battling their Dreamless.
That was kind of gross, but really cool, Lucan. And then she cast Mass Healing Word, and her base heal for 19 points.
Bailey is just staring at the fire, like, speckled with blood.
Lucan's going to come out of his rage and like flick off his war scythe as it like comes back to him again. He's gonna like it off and then put it in his bag, like on his back, and he is going to turn to everybody else and see how everyone is faring.
Well, I'm pretty cool because I blinked at the right time. That would have really hurt really bad.
Yeah.
I'm glad we all made it.
How are you two?
I'm actually not feeling bad right now.
That's good. That's very good.
I feel okay. Maybe a little shaky. Can I go pick up my daggers?
They have burned and ceased to exist.
Okay, she'll see this and kind of be okay with it and pat the 3 that she still has and then walk back to rejoin the group.
Have you even eaten your apple, Bailey?
No, not yet.
Nice.
That's pretty impressive.
It is.
There's something to be said for being dodgy.
Ellie...
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Eliot goes over to the shattered windows of the cathedral-esque hall as he outlooks the hellish dreamscape below of just thunderous storms and craggy mountaintops and dark skies as the void kind of shapes and shifts off in the distance.
Elliot, do you think the next person we have to defeat is Obsidious? Or do you think there's more villains out there who we have to defeat?
There's more void versions, I'm sure. But who knows? He could appear at any time. This is his realm.
Was there ever dragons at your school? Because why was Mal at your school?
I think it was just a setting. It wasn't necessarily a reasoning.
Is there anywhere you want to visit before we have to go defeat somebody else and give us a little breather?
We need to keep moving.
Okay.
If we don't defeat Obsidious when Sapphiria creates the pillar, it'll be all for nothing.
Okay. Cool. Elowen, how you doing in health? Do you need help?
The last one really took it out of me, but I can... You know, we have to sparingly use our magic.
Right.
Because we have bigger battles ahead.
Okay.
This door over here is unlocked. It was locked earlier when I tried going in. Perhaps we should go forward.
That's a good idea.
After you, my queen, and she curtsies.
Thank you. You enter the doorway, and you see. It looks like you're in a whole different place than Wakefield. It looks like once sparkling, pristine palace with marble floors and giant tapestries and columns all around you, but they're darker, torn, cobwebbed, and evil looking.
Where's this?
I don't know. It looks familiar, but it's a warped version.
It's not like the ballroom from Ella's, right?
No. Somewhere darker.
Okay. And Thal will stay really close to Lucan, like hiding, like kind of grabbing his hand, like hiding behind him a little bit.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Can you say the description again?
What?
Can you describe it again?
This looks like a hall of columns and dark tapestries, ripped, cobwebbed, like it once was beautiful, but now possibly cursed.
Is it the West Hall?
Oh, the West Wing.
The West Wing?
Yeah. That's what this looks like.
We're not gonna find a beast, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's move forward.
Alrighty.
You know,
Uh,
I still
what?
feel horrible. I couldn't ever break the curse.
Well, now it won't matter. In hindsight, I guess.
We are doing something to break the curse. If we defeat Obsidious and Sapphiria creates the pillar, things will go back to normal.
Everything? Every curse?
Everything.
That's what we thought when we used the genie's magic.
Well, Genie's magic may be powerful and can change reality on its whim. But even through its own magic, it'll revert back to its normal path.
Okay.
You guys head forward, taking to the halls of this castle, and you just feel on the back of your neck just like something or someone is staring at you or following you with its eyes, whether it's in the suit of armor or past a portrait or something clinging to the shadows.
Something's alive, Mr. Elliot.
This is a cursed castle. Everything's alive.
She kind of like hunkers down even smaller behind Lucan.
He puts her arm over her and keeps walking.
You descend upon the main foyer of the castle, and head into the ballroom as it's the only door that's unlocked. And you see this torn and broken ballroom with a crashed chandelier in its center. Wood kind of sparks up from the ground, and disarray and broken columns and tapestries hang. A thick layer of dust kind of sits over some of the furniture, but a chilling wind kind of like courses through the shattered glass of the ballroom windows before you.
This looks a lot different from the last time we were here.
Yeah. Like a void version.
Mm-hmm.
We're missing something. We can't go anywhere.
Oh. Well, there is a lack of talking cutlery and dishes at the moment.
Elowen, you still have Lumiere?
I can look. In my bag, give me a second. And she looks through her bag, and honestly, I don't remember if I still have him.
She still does.
She pulls Lumiere out, and she's like, he's still here.
Maybe you can do something with that.
She holds it up, and she casts Druidcraft on those little wicks to see if the daylight will spread from him.
The light casts, a warm glow around the area, but nothing seems to change.
I don't want to space a spell slot. God.
I think I have like a box of I have a tinder box. If that's what you were going for, Thal.
I was going for the spell magic.
Oh, yeah, I can't help you there. Also,
Well,
I just realized and remembered that my shield has fire resistance, and I totally forgot. Good to know, good to know. Anyway.
So is there like the balcony off of the ballroom where Gaston had fallen?
Mm-hmm.
Are we able to access it?
You cannot get through it.
Okay.
Like you put your hand up to the broken windows to see if you could step through, but there's like an invisible force field there.
All right. Bailey's just gonna walk around the room and kind of look everything over with a close eye. Just kind of look to see if there's anything they're missing.
Roll investigation.
21.
So you look around the room, trying to go over maybe some broken furniture and things like that, but your eye just keeps catching the chandelier that's fallen onto the ground.
Okay. She'll walk over and investigate it further. Kind of look at it, lightly touch it, just kind of see what's catching her eye about it.
You think about the chandelier and what it does and why people have chandeliers in their homes.
Do you guys think we should light this?
Well, it is broken. Give me a second. And she uses her cantrip mending on the chandelier to bring it up, like to fix it all up and put it back in the ceiling. And then she casts Druidcraft to light them.
You see as the chandelier kind of comes up and fixes itself up to the ceiling again. When you cast your Druidcraft, you see that the candles light, but then they go out as if a cool wind has puffed them out.
I think we're supposed to light him with Lumiere.
You think? I can
Yeah.
try.
His power is magic.
She goes and lights the chandelier with Lumiere's fire.
Explain how she does that from 40 feet off the ground.
I didn't realize it was that high.
Hold tight. Do you still have that spell Spider Climb?
I do.
That might be the only way. I can't get you up there.
All right, let me try. She is going to cast Spider Climb on herself. Spell still holding Lumiere as best she can. And she's going to climb up the wall and then to the ceiling, kind of like Stitch with the chandelier.
Okay.
And hopefully she doesn't break it, but she goes and lights the chandelier.
Perfect. You are able to do that, and as the chandelier glows and lights up, it gives off a warm glow in the entire ballroom. You climb back down, and then a rumbling beneath your feet kind of trembles through the rafters as dust falls off from the balcony. As you see from where the hole in the ground, where the chandelier fell, vines and plant growth start echoing through it in this dark, twisted black instead of lively plant life, as a dark rose appears in the center of this gargantuan looking rose, and its tendrils and thorns as more roses start to grow around it. And then you see the rose open its petals, and it's just this cavernous rows and rows of teeth to attack. Roll initiative.
Oh dear. I really thought that was going to be your mom for some reason.
Inside the rose?
Well, coming up from before the roast happened, I thought maybe it was your mom.
Gosh, I would have hated to defeat her. Eight.
Hold on.
I drew my picture, everybody. Oh god, why can't you ever see it?
That's exactly
What is
how
that?
I pictured
The
it.
rose?
Yeah. It's better than my corn man. That's a work of art right there.
The corn man.
Okay. 20 through 25.
21.
15 through 20.
18.
10 through 15.
I have a 14.
And then Elowen. All right, so Thal, you're up first.
Alright, so she's going to cast Chill Touch onto the rose. for 30 points of necrotic damage, and it can't heal itself.
30 points.
Yes.
Next is Bailey.
Okay, she's gonna go up to it and use her short sword and try to like slice the rose part off the stem.
Okay.
27 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and damage. 10. Hold on, doing math. Damage is 41 points.
Okay. Next is Lucan.
Okay, so he is going to go up to it and use his great axe. And is there can he kind of see the root trendles of it, or are they too deep?
They're like deep in. It's just this flowering amalgamation.
Okay, he's gonna try and start hacking off petals.
Okay.
Well, he's gonna enter rage first and then do that.
Okay.
All right, so that is a 19 to hit and a 18 to hit.
Yep, those hit.
All right, and that is a 12 points of damage.
And then Elowen.
Elowen is going to use her cantrip Poison Spray. Constitution saving throw of 19.
It is immune to poison.
Okay. Am I allowed to try something else or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'll use Frostbite.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw of 19.
18 plus 4, 20. Yeah, 22.
Okay, that's fine. It will just have half damage. 11.
Alrighty, so then the Thorn is going to cast Razor Thorn. Each creature in the radius must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
We all roll?
Yep.
Is this an AoE I would have advantage on or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
What do we all get?
27.
6.
16.
Ash. Wait.
12. 12.
Okay. 16 and lower, you'll take 20 points of slashing damage. 16 or 15 or lower, take that damage. 16 and above, you will take half.
What was the damage? 20?
20, yeah.
And then I'm resistant to slashing, so I take 5.
Yes.
Okay. And then I would also like to use my spirit shield for Elowen. And that will be so I rolled 11, so you can take 11 points.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, back up at the top at Thal.
Thal is going to cast 4 rays of Eldritch Blast at 23 points of damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, say, I got your back.
Okay. Eliot comes through and says, you might need this. And heals you for 23 points of damage.
Thank you, Elliot. Okay. And that is my turn.
Okay. Bailey.
Okay. So using the dagger, she's gonna attack for. Is anybody else within 5 feet of it right now?
No.
Okay. Then that will only be 11 points of damage. And then I'll use on your left as a bonus action.
Evelyn comes in and she's like, all right, try this. And she is going to send Scorching Ray, but this is to teach. As she casts the fire at it, you can see it shrivel in pain, but also Evelyn steps back, hurt as well.
Oh, fuck. I'm glad I don't have any fire spells.
Back up with Thal. Or Elowen, sorry. No. Bailey just went, so Lucan's turn, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. He's gonna keep trying to hack off more petals. And that is a 16 and a nat 20.
Okay, so double damage on one. But yeah, they both hit.
Oh, okay. So I got a 15 and a 12. If you want to take the second roll to double, because I roll second, that is fine.
I got it.
And I also have, I can roll 3 additional weapon damage die when determining the extra damage for a critical hit with a melee weapon. So 6, so plus 10 is 16, plus another 6.
So as you're hacking away at the plant, you finally cut into it, and it reveals this inky black looking heart that is just oozing with like gelatinous liquid. Elowen.
Okay. Change of plans. Since that happened. She's gonna use. Let's go with Moonbeam.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw of 19.
It does not succeed.
30 points of damage.
You said how much?
30.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, yay!
She lifts her staff and she slams it down, and as she does that, a beam of moonlight scorches down on this inky black heart, and it fries it up.
Whoa.
Perfect. The plant-like growth of the rose, all of its petals start to fall off of it as it slinks down like a snake who's got its head cut off, as it all descends back into the earth below.
That was pretty wicked. Okay. Well, and Thal will go try. It's the door to the balcony, right? That was locked.
Mhm.
Just getting out there, yeah.
Okay, but that's not where we're supposed to go. She's assuming that's where she's supposed to go.
The force field is no longer there.
Okay. Look, we can at least open this door.
Let's see where it leads, because I don't think there's anywhere else here.
Yeah,
I don't see anything either.
I'm kind of afraid of what comes next.
Just be careful before we move further. If you need to take a minute, but we don't have all day.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm doing all right. Does everyone else feel okay?
I'm
I
okay.
tried to heal myself a couple times with a first level spell. I'm starting to run out of spell slots, so
I can heal you too. I have some spell slots. So I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
thank you.
Um,
I'll do it myself too.
17.
Okay.
Do you need more?
It'll be
Yeah.
okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
I can do it one more time. And I
No,
think
because
it'll be
we have
okay.
we have big fish to fry.
Okay.
So you step out onto the balcony and are instantly almost as if transported to the balcony of Prince Eric's castle that overlooks the ocean below. You see the waves are rough and tumble as ships are rocking back and forth in the docks. A thunderstorm is still prevalent over the skies. But the Beast Castle behind you is no longer, as it is now Prince Eric's, the same place that Bailey once had her conversation on the balcony.
Hold on.
Look, water, everybody! And she doesn't care how rough it is. She's like almost jumping off the balcony to the water.
Wait. And Elowen grabs her shoulder to stop her from jumping.
Like it's real water, not inky water, black like that. The void water. Or is it void water?
Yeah, it's still black and disgusting. Okay. It's not a happy place.
Still water. I have a feeling that we're not going to like what comes out of that. But I thought we killed her.
I don't know if it matters here, Thal.
I was just gonna say I don't think that that meant we killed the void version. I don't know.
Eliot, how does this work?
We aren't killing the real versions of themselves. These are all just memories turned into nightmares.
I feel like they're distractions.
You might be right. What if he's using this as a way to weaken us?
Well, do you guys have any other plan of finding Obsidious? Be my guest.
No. But I was just. I was just talking out loud.
I didn't mean any disrespect. It's just something to consider.
You don't think I have considered that?
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I don't mean to be angry, but every decision that we make down here, it could mean the end of the world.
I know. That's why we're just trying to think of everything.
Thal just rubs his back. like trying to comfort him.
He steps away.
Oh,
Elliot, is everything okay?
I mean, what do you think?
I guess I'm just not used to you being brash.
It's like the closer I get to Obsidious, the more angry I get.
We're on your side, Elliot.
I know. But I just wish it could be done. This is all my fault.
but we're solving it together.
And we're so close to the end.
Evelyn? Evelyn, she steps forward trying to walk along the balcony, and she says, What? Why? You're the one that's being really rude right now. I'm not trying to be, but there's just a lot on all of our shoulders right now, and it's a lot to carry. But me, if this is my fault, maybe we can still save Archer. Make sure that this whole thing wasn't just in vain. Evelyn steps back and crosses her arms, and she's like, okay, so we save Archer, then what? Is that supposed to save the world? No, but it just means that this decision I made that started this whole thing at least made sense of something. Well, what do you suppose then? That you and I go try to find Archer? Eliot, we literally were just talking about how this is a distraction, possibly. We have to keep moving forward. There isn't no other way. Every single place that we found, we can only go forward one way. When we turn around, it's no longer there. Where else do you possibly think that we could go to save Archer? I don't know. I was just thinking. Yeah, it's really dangerous when you do a little thinking, isn't it?
Okay.
Hey, that's enough.
I think, to repeat what you said, Elliot, is that everything will be undone. Maybe Sapphiria can find a way to get Archer out if everything is undone, right?
Yeah.
And say you two go off on your own. Who knows if we can find you again? This is a mind game of puzzles and mazes. And if you answer wrong one time, that way might be closed off forever and you might be stuck in the void. The best chance of getting all of us to Obsidious so we can defeat him is all together or not at all.
Yeah.
You said how important it was for this is the end time, our choices matter. This is one of those choices. And just because you got a little snippy at me because I was suggesting this was a distraction, you're creating your own distraction.
She's
I
right.
understand you have a lot on your shoulders, and I look up to you, Eliot. I know that everyone makes mistakes. You make mistakes. I have made mistakes. Evelyn has made a lot of mistakes, sorry. But
I have not.
Have
Evelyn,
to.
think about it. I love you dearly. I truly do. And I'm very proud of the woman you are today. But we have all made mistakes and come out better for them at the end, where we are now. Okay? Mistakes were made. We need to travel together because if we think that we can go save Archer or save someone else who has been trapped in the void or who knows what, we may not make it to Obsidious at the end of the maze of his mind games. We're in his domain.
You're
And the
right.
only thing that's going to be stronger is with all of us together. Because if we don't have all of us together, Everas is done for.
You're right, Elowen. I'm sorry.
Besides,
It's okay.
what would Sapphs say? She would want you with us.
Obsidious is going to try to get in your mind. You're smart enough to know that, and you're strong enough to keep him out. Don't let it get to you.
I'm trying. But this place, just being trapped here for so long, you start to lose hope. But now that we're together, I'm sure we'll be fine.
We
Okay.
will. We're your guiding key, remember?
Yeah, you're right. All right. Well, we go down, figure out the next path.
Hopefully they have some lobster to eat. I'm hungry. Void lobster? Think it tastes good?
We probably shouldn't eat anything here.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
Okay.
You cascade down the sea or the steps of the castle down into the inky sands and cold sands as you kind of make your way across the beach. You keep walking. Nothing seems to stop you yet until you see this like glowing looking light down the ends of the shore.
Ooh. Pretty light. Should we go toward it?
That seems odd.
I like lights.
I think we have to go towards it.
That was like almost in a trance walking towards it like a fish would.
You continue to make your way through the darkness of the ocean, and this ethereal-looking glowing light seems to come into view as it just looks like a circular orb of light, and you all kind of circle it, inquisitive about it. Eliot seems to be studying it.
Do we need to lick it like the other time you lick something?
No.
I really want to lick it.
We just said we weren't going to eat anything down here.
Oh, that's so pretty. What do you think it is?
I don't know. That's what makes me worried. I don't want to touch it.
What do you think would happen if we did touch it?
There's about 1,000,001 things that I can think of.
Well, what do you think we are supposed to do with it?
You hear a faint voice come from within the orb.
It speaks to us. Do you think it's Ariel's voice?
Well, let's listen first. Shh.
Okay.
You hear the voice. It's very melodic, very soothing.
It's a
To
mermaid
yourself.
song. Thal will sing the same thing that she's hearing.
Roll performance.
Okay. $34.
So you managed to pretty much mimic the voice beyond the orb, and you see just in the distance of the ocean a small opening appears, almost like a portal within the ocean waves.
Do we go in?
Yeah, that's our next step.
Okay.
Elliot quickly starts trudging through the waves as the water starts to soap at his boots and pants and his cloak, and immediately just treks in through the portal.
Cool.
Evelyn, kind of weary of everything, she follows behind him pretty quick, and then she goes to turn behind, look behind you, waiting for you guys to come in. But then the portal vanishes.
Oh no.
Again.
The
Ah,
light has gone away.
ah.
Oh, oh no. Oh shit.
Oh no. I don't think I was supposed to do that now.
Bailey kind of stumbles back away from the water. Okay.
Oh, no.
Is there anywhere else we can go?
We could just keep going forward and see if anything else pops up.
I guess
Keep
that's
going down the
literally
beach.
our only option.
As you start to look, you realize that you are completely surrounded by the beach on either side of you. It's almost like you're on a small island in the middle of the ocean.
I think we have to swim. I'm sorry, Bailey.
She doesn't say anything, but she low-key looks ready to cry.
I'll hold your hand the entire time.
I don't think that'll help me swim, but thanks.
I could speak to sharks if you're afraid of the sharks.
You think there's sharks here?
Baby, they're friendly. Don't worry.
Bailey,
What?
I am going to wild shape myself into a dolphin. And you can hold my fin, my dorsal fin, and we'll swim together, okay?
She's not laughing, I just am. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I promise. That would be
Okay.
good. But
Yeah.
yep, okay.
I'm gonna go in first.
Thal still has a necklace that makes everybody be able to breathe, right?
She does.
Just double check before we do this.
Suddenly, from the depths of the ocean, this absolutely ginormous bundle of tentacles rise from the depths of the waters. And then the tide breaks as this humongous face of Obsidious rises from the waters, with tentacles erupting from his nose and mouth. As battle will begin
Oh no.
on next week's episode.
It's so scary. It's like The Last of Us and Obsidious together.
So, do we get to level up?
Yes, you can level up.